Hi YouTube, Dolly here again. Happy Sunday to everybody. Really quick, just want to give a shout out to Amber. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. I appreciate it. And today what I wanted to talk about is kind of two-part. One is nursery ideas that I have for when Steve and I have a baby. And the second part is not finding out or not wanting to find out the sex of the baby. And I think it kind of goes hand in hand because obviously when you're decorating a nursery, most people do a theme or go by a certain color. And I think that when you don't know the sex of the baby, it makes things a little bit more difficult for some people. I'm not so traditional in the sense that if I were to have a boy, I'd want to go strictly blue, and if I had a girl, I'd want to go pink. I've never really thought in that sense. I don't like characters like Winnie the Pooh, Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, but I like general cartoon characters. You know what I mean? Like jungle theme or outdoors woodsy theme. I think that's really cute, but I've never liked like commercial cartoon characters. Just wanted to get that out there. Um, One of my favorite nursery themed ideas or just colors in general, and again, I don't think I would go with a theme necessarily. That's just not really how my husband and I decorate necessarily. We just like to kind of whatever we like, we put in our house essentially. And most times, because our taste is very similar, most times everything just kind of goes together. And so that I think I would take the same approach to a nursery and just kind of make it eclectic and, you know, specific to what we wanted. But anyways, one of the color themes that I kind of like for a nursery would be navy, blue, and green. And I would do that for a boy or a girl. I think it would be adorable. I love navy blue. It's one of my favorite colors. I think it's really classy looking and very clean looking. And then the lime green just gives it that pop of color. I would probably maybe incorporate other colors too, subtle hints of maybe teal or orange, other shades of blue, things like that. I'm going to try to insert some pictures that I saved off the internet. I'm going to try to insert them after this video just to kind of give you guys a better idea of what I'm talking about. And I know I just realized it didn't make sense. I said I don't like themes, and then I said a theme of the nursery would be navy, blue, and green. Whatever, you know what I mean. I kind of like a mix between modern and traditional. I think that clean lines to a point are very nice, but I'm not a big fan of like those boxy cribs, you know, just very, I don't know. I like something a little bit softer. Like I said, a good blend between modern and traditional. If I were to go with a theme though, if, and again, boy or girl, I don't care. I think it would be adorable for a girl too, but a pirate themed nursery, I think that would be so cute. I saw a picture of a crib and it had, like the crib was the ship itself, and then above the crib, like where you would put pictures, it had like the sails of a pirate ship, and I thought that was so cute, and I would do it for a girl. I wouldn't care because I would love to have a pirate themed bedroom. Pirates of the Caribbean, it's a great movie. I could watch all of those all day. Anyways, so like I said, I'll try to insert some pictures after this video. And yeah, so just kind of eclectic and whatever works. The one bedroom that I thought I wanted to be our nursery, well, I still do want it to be our nursery. It's the second largest room in the house, or second largest bedroom. But for some reason, they didn't put ventilation in the bedroom, and so it's got a nice beige carpet in there. One wall of crazy kind of vintagey wallpaper that I kind of almost like, but I'm not sure. And then the rest of the walls are like a dark taupe or light brown color. But it's a good sized bedroom. It has a great sized closet. But like I said, there's no ventilation in there, so my husband would have to put that in. And then the second bedroom that we would use, because our third bedroom is actually like a closet. Right now, that's where my niece and nephew stay when they come over for the weekend. And it is a pretty small bedroom, but it's not horribly tiny. And I mean, for a baby and a toddler, you know, they don't need much room. So my husband was like, well, I think that that would be the nursery. I just don't think he wants to put the ventilation in the other bedroom, but don't tell him I said that. Well, he'll find out when he watches my video. But, so yeah, but we would have plenty of space, you know, to do whatever we wanted to do to decorate. So that would be nice. And not finding out the sex of the baby, I told my husband that, and he was like, "Well, that's what you think." So I don't know if he wants to know, and then he would just not tell me. I don't know. The reason I guess I don't want to know the sex of the baby, and if you would have asked me this question, you know, before we started trying, or 4 years ago, 3 years ago even, I would have been like, oh yeah, I want to know. But I think I'm at that point now where I would just be so grateful to get pregnant. I'm not going to get emotional. That I wouldn't care. I don't care. A boy, a girl, whatever, it's fine with me. And you're surprised when you find out initially. So why not just wait a little bit longer and be surprised in the delivery room? And then that's kind of something special that, you know, you share with your spouse. And then, of course, all the doctors and nurses that are in the room with you. But I don't care. And to be honest with you, part of me has always really wanted a boy. And not that I wouldn't be happy with a girl, obviously. I don't, you know, whatever. But I think the longer that I could put that off and just be in the moment and just find out right then and there, I think that would help a lot with it too. So, yeah, I just, at this point, I'm just grateful if I were to get pregnant. That's like everything. So, not finding out, it's kind of secondary, you know, I really, whatever. And I read an article, you know, when you're scrolling through Facebook and it gives you suggested articles or articles that other people have posted, and it was the top 5 reasons not to find out the gender of your baby early. And I liked that one of them was that you will bypass, you know, stereotypes. And I'm guilty of this too with other people I know, but like when our friends found out they were having a girl, you know, you talk to the soon to be father and you're like, oh no, you better be careful when she's 16 and start cleaning those gums now. And you know, you go into the whole thing. And then if it's a boy, you're like, oh, he's gonna be in sports and this and that. And it's just, like I said, I'm guilty of it too. I do the same thing, but you can avoid all of that and just kind of, you know, and then if you find out early, people have got their opinions about names and, you know, all that stuff. And people are going to have opinions no matter what, but I just think it's fun to, you know, and then you can watch everybody squirm. Like, what are you talking about? You're not going to find out the sex of the baby. Yeah, they all freak out because that's what everybody does now. They just find out. So when I first heard of people, I knew somebody who didn't find out the sex of their first baby, and I just thought it was the most insane thing ever. And I was like, oh, that makes sense. And yeah, for the first, you know, couple weeks, couple months, they wear a lot of yellows. Who cares? I think today you can kind of blur those lines a little bit more, and it's a little bit more acceptable. And even if it's not, who cares? You do what you want anyway. So, and maybe as the time gets closer, or you know, further down the line, maybe I will do a room tour of those 2 bedrooms and kind of show you guys a little bit of what I'm talking about. And in doing this video, or thinking about this video that I was going to do today, I realized that my TTC channel is not really how others have it set up. A lot of women or couples who do TTC videos talk about very specific things such as their cycle days, what's going on, at their fertility specialist slash doctors, what the next steps are, how they're feeling now, things like that, more physical symptoms than anything. And I realized that I don't talk about that kind of stuff right now. And it's because, one, I'm trying to get my pituitary situation, I guess, more under control. I've got an appointment with a new endocrinologist on Monday, November 3rd, and so I kind of want to get that under my belt. And then also, we are not pursuing fertility follow-ups, or, we're not, wow, cannot get my thoughts together. We're not going to a fertility specialist probably until the beginning of the year because we are still in the process of paying off the last bill from well over a year and a half ago. So just kind of wanted to get that out there if anybody was wondering, where is she kind of going with all of this. So that will be coming in a few short months because it's already the middle of October. I can't believe that. It's going to be January 1st here before we know it. So yeah, so let me try to insert these pictures. We'll see how that goes. I'm so not tech savvy. Editing these videos is like the bane of my existence. It's horrible. I love doing these videos. I love talking to you guys, but I hate editing. We'll see how this goes. So if you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. And yeah, you guys have a great week, and I will see you next time, okay? Bye.